Hey Libra, welcome to this new series, my MysticJourney reading. This reading is primarily focused on imparting insights and guidance as you navigate and go through your soul's journey, and hopefully transcend the limitations that are being presented to us, especially in this highly organized, chaotic dimension that we are all in. So this is in my new series, guys. I'll be doing this rather more frequently, hopefully, and I hope you will like it. And this will be primarily focused on you. It could be impacting different aspects in your life: love, business, personal life, and all that. So let's see what's up for Libra in your mystical journey. Tell us more about Libra. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Jupiter. Apollo, and that's the Sun, the King of Cups, the Devil, the Two of Staffs, Two of Wands, and the Six of Coins. That's the Nine of Swords. And the Ace of Cups, beautiful. And we have the Ace of Coins. Libra. Primarily Libra, I do see here that 2020, I'm doing this reading for you. This is in particular focused to a new source of wealth, a new source of good health, primarily. Okay, and you could be spending more time, focusing on health regimens, doing your routines. This could also talk about, I do see you focusing more on that, as well as in the financial activities, new business, new career, bringing in more financial stability on the front. Libra, there is this partnership that I see that you've been longing for. It's a romantic partnership, somebody that you may have difficult start with. Could be that the passion, the surge of energy between the two of you has been, well, in the beginning it would be hot, steamy, interesting, and all that. But I do see that in the long run, sometimes that flame is not easily, you couldn't easily prolong, that level of intensity in relationships. The very first few months, few weeks would be interesting, but as the dust settles, the reality kicks in. And this connection right here is something that started off in that way. And I do see that you're longing for this type of partnership, passionate connection, romantic connection, and somebody that you feel like you could grow with. And I feel that during the time that you're in that connection, you've actually been doing a lot of sharing. It could be that you even sharing your finances, perhaps, innocently. Every time you give, every time you extend, you have that sense of, this would go for the goodness of people. This would go for the goodness of this person. So you have that very trusting approach in working out with this connection. Libra, for whatever happened or whatever you're undergoing right now, I do see really a lot of clarity here. Clarity in terms of emotions. You may have had difficulties in the past, but I do see that you are now becoming more attuned with your feelings. you have gotten this control, you know, of however imbalanced life was in the past. But here I do see that you are very focused in, I mean, you have the capability now to be more responsive in things that you think are good to be responded to, and able to step back when things you think are not worthy of any arguments, of things like that. You master your emotions here, which is really good. Which is really good, and that itself could bring you more stability, could help you overcome all the difficulties that you may have had in the past. Yeah. There was some sort of stagnant moments, I feel, in the past, or perhaps even now. You may feel that things are not moving. You feel like there are things that you cannot just push forward to, no matter how you love it. No matter how you desire it. It feels that there's this very difficult stagnant force that's surrounding you. But gladly so, your emotions, at least, you are not all over the place. You manage to keep things balanced, and you respond accordingly, diplomatically, I feel. There are things also that you may have feared about this connection. At some point you may have felt you wouldn't be able to succeed. Could be in your business, in your love affairs. There's that fear of not getting what you want, not getting what you have planned for. But I do see that you are overcoming it. Slowly, carefully, but on the road to truly overcome that fear. Take your time. Even if you need to isolate yourself, to move slowly, don't be afraid. Because that itself, with your sound judgment, I do see that you have here that. So with your sound judgment in every step that you take, this is not a race to get to your destiny. This is not a race. What it's being asked here is that trust that for whatever romantic connection that is meant for you, it shall happen. But it will not happen in an instant. You may have lost a love here in the past, and that's why you have this new beginning, I see. This is you starting up, having that new flame for a new beginning. Yeah. But with a painful past comes the cynicism as well. So you're being asked here to trust, to still be open to trust a new beginning, with a more balanced approach in terms of giving your emotions, in sharing what you could. And if you are in a situation, Libra, where you're feeling stuck, it is as if somebody else is holding a control on that, on taking the power. Yeah, it is as if somebody is cutting your extremities and you're not able to move, and yet you're still giving on to it. The advice here is stop giving to it. Stop giving to it, and be clear with your intentions. Be clear with what you feel is dangerous for you, what you feel is no longer good for you. It's time to overcome. It's time to make the necessary steps to let go what needs be, and slowly but surely overcome that fear to have this new beginning. Because what I see here, Libra, is a very beautiful outcome here is the Ace of Cups. You're not too far from your destiny. And this destiny doesn't have to be always love. This destiny is attaining that success that you may have planned for. You're heading towards that goal. Maintain that balanced state of emotions and recognizing the things that are making you stuck, that are not working for you. It is as if some force or some energy are putting you in an imprisonment or imprisoning you. So that you gotta be able to acknowledge, identify those, and slowly but surely overcome it. Make the necessary steps to either let it go, manage it, yeah, because that only then you can achieve your destiny right here. But I do see that there could be, for some of you, it could be a new beginning, new partnership. I see in love. This could be a new partnership in business. But it calls for this new beginning. In order for this to be successful, a partnership to come about, trust is necessary. If you have been hurt in the past, you're being asked here to learn to trust, learn to open up yourself to that, a love can be good. With a little bit not being dumb, but rather have that innocence to see things, to see love, to see new partnerships with a good pair of eyes, a new pair of eyes, I mean, an eyes of a child. Not to the extent that you're being dumb and just being a pushover, no, because that would bring you into this stuck state. Okay, hope that gives you insights, Libra. This is your Mystic's Journey reading, and I wish you well.